Start talking about adjustments that both teams can make. Let's start with the losing team in Denver. Denver was just so undisciplined tonight. Very disappointing. How do you leave a wide open 3-point shooter, Max Strus, multiple times?
In the first quarter.
In the first quarter. And then same thing shows up in the second half as well. Yeah. Again, Gabe Vincent. How you leave him wide open? Like, I know Duncan Robinson's going off, but you do not need to send two. Poor communication. Really poor communication. And all these lapses made me think maybe the Nuggets didn't feel the pressure like they should have. You're in the NBA Finals. The Heat played with the more intensity most of the night. But you can't do that in NBA Finals. You can't slack off. And I feel like Denver slacked off and it showed up in their defense, especially when you have a veteran like Caldwell Pope, KCP. Bad decisions, bad fouls. That was terrible. You can't have that come from a veteran like that. And just look rattled. So I believe Mike Malone is the type of coach to rein in the team and have them doing the drills, and I believe the Nuggets will be more disciplined, but they have to shore up that first. Be disciplined in your assignments and your rotations. Communicate effectively. Gotta communicate. That's the first thing they can do is an adjustment. Second, you gotta find a way to like neutralize that zone. The Miami Heat, y'all did a good job tonight, not letting Jokic get into the middle of that zone, right? So Mike Malone gotta come up with some type of counter because that zone has proven to be so effective. And not only that, the man-to-man matchups now that you have Kevin Love starting, it kind of neutralizes Aaron Gordon to some degree. What can you do to get him going, right? What can you do to get Jamal Murray going, right? So you got to try to find ways to do that. I believe Jokic should show up every single night. Jokic is not the issue. It's about how can you get the others involved. So I believe Michael Malone can do that, but if they can shore up that defensive discipline, if they can do that, that'll make huge strides for them to like adjust back into the game. So Zay, what are some things that the Heat can do to ensure they keep home court advantage in Game 3?
The key for the Heat will be to continue to force Jokic to be more of a scoring position instead of the playmaker. Like you said tonight with Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon, those are the other guys, KCP, that are their shooters that kind of get the flow of the offense going with Jokic, and I doubt that he's going to stop passing the ball to them, but they have to be prepared to hit and make plays as well. And like you said, I think for the keys is to keep getting those guys irritated for the Heat, keeping them minimized, keeping them out of the game, and just the rotations tonight, even when they were playing man-to-man, or whether it's the zone, they keep everybody honest by rotating really quickly. Continue to make Jokic beat you by scoring, not by making plays and scoring. And the other thing is just playing the way they've been playing tonight, like just within the flow of the offense, finding the right shots. I think that's a big thing, and playing through Bam. Continue that. Let Bam make plays, whether they give him mid-range jump shots or he can be up top, kind of anchoring the offense on those cuts and handoffs. I think that's the key. For the Heat, also want to get Caleb Martin going. He hasn't had the best first two games in this series, but I think that it's going to turn around going home. I know he's recovering from a little bit of an illness. He missed practice yesterday, but he was able to play. I think he's going to be a lot better going forward. Jimmy Butler, just be aggressive as well.
There's some good adjustments. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Honestly, the two main ways to impact a zone like that, like y'all playing, just gotta try to attack the middle and play out the middle. That's one of the best ways to attack that type of zone that the Heat are running. Other than that, Jamal Murray, you have to ask him to step up even more. Find ways to be that scorer, that all-star that you are, that you deserve to be, and not technically all-star, but you deserve to be all-star, sir. Step up and find ways to get buckets. Honestly, can't really think of any other adjustment that they can make. Looking at their roster here, it's not so much they can do. I believe now.
Play better defense.
Yes, true. They can. They
just made a lot of mental lapses that they probably won't. But it would be a different game if they really just adjusted to rotations.
Right.
As long as time the Heat are moving the ball from one side of the court to the other, and there's somebody who's slow to move over, or somebody gets caught up in the slip. That's really just
that's really it.
Trouble for them. That's about it. Yeah.
It was a really close game. Yeah, that was really the only main mistakes. Like, again, overall stats wise, everything was about even. Just a good game. It's just a disappointing way to lose at home, though, because you had it. Sure. You can't lose home court advantage like that, especially when you're favorites, like heavy favorites, like the Nuggets are. You can't do that. You can't lose like that.